Welcome back to the Vanlove channel. Today, English weather not being so good, we're going to do some upgrades. Time for some new lights. Many things I love about our Adria Twin. It's a 2021 640 SGX, but one of the things I really don't love are these lights up here. They really are genuinely rubbish. So thank you to Vanlove, another YouTube provider. He came up with a great little hack for this pair of lights, £32 from Amazon. We're going to try the upgrade here. Vanlove is very good at DIY and I'm very not good at DIY, so let's see how hard this is. It does involve a drill apparently, so we'll give it a go. First things first, let's talk about what's in the box. I'll put the link below. These come from Amazon. When I bought them they were £32. They are gooseneck lamps, 12 volt, which should be relatively plug and play. Let's open one up so you can see what's involved. Packaging is really nice and the actual quality of the lamps is good. The neck is really a little bit of creak in there. Nice rubberized finish, and there's an on-off button, and I believe it dims as well. And the other nice thing about this that you can see is there is a 12 volt USB connector on the bottom of it as well, USB-A. So if we mount these and replace these, we'll be able to get some more directed light and also plug in phones and whatever on here. One of the things that I think this will really help with as well, when you're in the back and we've got the got our kids in here, they can sit there at night having a read or whatever they're doing, and we can put the light back. Otherwise, if you've got light on in the back of the vehicle, you've got to go with the whole LED strip either there or on the top, and that creates too much brightness when you're driving. So hopefully these will provide a fix for that too. What can go wrong? All you need to do is get that rivet, line it up with the drill. Should really put it in a vise to be safe, but hey, let's give it a go. The top of the rivet has come off there, so we're good. So that should have released the light inside the plastic housing, and that now should pop out so we can put the other piece in. When you drilled the two rivets out, you should just be able to then push out with the cables underneath. The rivets come out on both sides. You pull the cable through, light is out, and that bracket that we need for the new light is free to use. Right, so you drilled out your rivets. What you're left with is this. You've got that piece that came off in the first place, and then on the top of the light here, you just twist this cap off. That comes off and it exposes the two screw holes. Next up, you need to reapply the silver surround. Line the little clips up and it will sit inside like that. Then we pull the cables from the new light through the hole. Like that. Then we need to just twist it round to try and align the holes in the bottom with the screw holes in the top mount. Then get your two screws that you've picked out, slide them through, get them all the way down to meet the plastic case at the bottom. Screw them up. That's one. That's two. That's all held together super tight now. Your cables are coming out the bottom. You take this piece that came with the light, you put that back over, slide it in the two holes like that, and twist, and that is flush mounted against the light once again to cover up the screws. Next thing, wiring it up. Just before we wire this up, what you're actually left with is these two sharp screws at the bottom. I just want to make sure that they don't rub against anything when we're driving. So I'm going to take some of this fabric tape that I've used all the way around this van to stop it rattling. Just take a length of that off, and then we're going to cover these screws up just to try and avoid any chance of any chafing at any point. And we'll just wrap that over the head of the screw and inside to protect it. That'll do. There's enough there to do both. There we go. That will just protect the heads of the screws against any wiring. And then, assuming we're going to wire this the same way from the last one, so the white goes to the purple line. Really simple clips just to open up, slide the wire in. Really simple. Really not very simple at all. There we go. Open it up and clip it down. And then the black allegedly goes to the white. Wiring's done, and then all we need to do is push the wiring back inside that hole and reinsert that mount. And what we want to do is get the USB socket at the bottom, so if you want to charge anything up, you can get to the USB socket. That then can sit out the way, and hey presto, question is, does it work? We're going to put the power on in the van just to see if it works. So leisure battery's now on, and yeah, we have light. On off on that button, then if you hold it, it dims. Really simple upgrade. That's going to really help, just putting light in the back of the van. But yeah, super simple upgrade. That's actually in really, really firmly. That's not going anywhere. I'd have to check and see if we can actually get a USB cable inside when it's in position, in the right way around. Yeah, so maybe that's something to note. When you're putting this in, you've got to make sure you can actually get to the USB. So it might be that you need to roll it at a bit of an angle, so you could have the USB going forward like that. That works perfectly like that, or you can do it to the back if you want people in the back to be able to get to that USB cable. I'll probably leave it to the forward, so if someone wants to charge their phone here, they can do that, and also get really easy access to that button. There you go. Super simple lighting upgrade in an Adria Twin. These lights are also in a load of other motorhomes. Link below. Amazon, £32. Bargain.